So here's the Qubo Smart Dashcam Pro 2.7K front and a full HD rear camera. So this shoots a quad HD plus resolution from the front and probably a full HD from the rear. On one side of the box they have highlighted some features and it says this gets a 5 megapixel front camera, 2.7K quad HD plus resolution and a field of view of 140 degrees. The rear camera on the other hand gets a 2 megapixel rear camera, gets a full HD resolution and gets a FOV of 120 degrees. This also gets a 2-inch IPS LCD screen for real-time front and rear camera viewing. So this dashcam is supported by the Qubo Pro app and there are some other features also highlighted, and it says it gets G sensor for emergency event recording, gets supercapacitor for greater temperature resilience, gets HDR which means superior low light performance, recording on demand, gets built-in Wi-Fi and GPS, supports up to 1 TB SD card. Now this is very important because most other dash cams kind of get like mostly 256 GB max, and this also gets a detachable mount. So as soon as you do open up the box, you get the Qubo app card. Basically you get a QR code to download the quick start guide and also the app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store. You also get a mini booklet which is basically a marketing material for all the different Qubo products that are available out there. You get two electrostatic stickers, one for the front and another for the rear. And here is the main front camera. First impressions, it kind of looks and feels much smaller than I initially expected it to. I mean, I was kind of expecting a bigger dashcam, but it turns out Qubo has made it a much compact dashcam. At the back you get this 2-inch display and you get the control buttons right here at the bottom, the mode button, direction button and the OK button. On one side you get a micro USB port for the dual channel setup and a Type-C port for the main power. You also get a reset slot. On the other side you get a main memory card slot, the power button and probably a channel switching button. On top you get a windshield mount slot along with some ventilation holes. So a kind of compact, smart and sleek looking. So as you can see, comes almost within the palm of my hand. It's a good thing that Qubo has made this a very compact and a smart looking dashcam. Moving on to the rear camera, now this feels and looks much smaller than it actually is. So as you can see, if you compare it with the size of the palm of my hand, this is such a small and such a miniature camera. Like most other rear cameras are actually much bigger than this, but this one is super compact and super minimalistic. Gets a Qubo branding right at the back. I don't think there is an LED indicator anywhere. You get the lens module and you get a windshield mount right at the top. So here is a mount for the front camera. Slide it in and click it into place and there it goes. This is the maximum tilt and this is probably not compatible with windshields that are flat or nearly vertical. Only the rear camera. That being said, it can be removed easily whenever you want. The camera can be placed back whenever you want it back in its place. There is also a LED indicator right at the top of the display, and on top you have the broad windshield mount with a pre-attached sticker tape. Here's the main power cable with an L-shaped Type-C connector for the front camera and a USB-A connector for this 12 volts charger. Then you have a 12 volt car charger with a single USB port. You get a LED indicator and this has a Qubo branding. Here's the rear camera cable with micro USB connectors for both ends. One is an L-shaped connector for the front connection and a straight connector for the rear camera. You also get a spare sticker for the front camera's windshield mount, and you also have a wiring installation tool. So here's the main front camera module and here is the rear camera module. I mean, I kind of like this miniature size, this dwarf sized rear camera. It looks kind of cute. And of course the front camera has this squarish form factor which is kind of looking good, I think, looking very aesthetic, and I'm kind of leaning towards this camera. So this was the quick unboxing and overview of the Qubo Smart Dashcam 2.7K. The full review will be dropping soon, so make sure you're subscribed to Gizmobeep and make sure that you share this video to all those who are looking for the review of the Qubo Pro 2.7K.